It's an elevator with a heartbeat. Dozens of people poured into it, but when they reached the target floor, the elevator did not stop. Just when everyone was confused, the elevator suddenly rose sharply. The crowd was frightened and panicked, hurried to press the emergency switch, but it did not work in the slightest. At that moment, the bottom of the elevator suddenly cracked. A large group of passengers instantly fell down. The rest of the people desperately grabbed the handrail, trying to get a chance to survive. But at that moment, the elevator was still rising rapidly. In the blink of an eye, it crashed directly through the roof of the building. All the passengers were also unfortunately killed. This is not the first time this elevator has killed someone. Just a few days ago, a blind man tried to ride this elevator, but when the elevator door opened, it was empty. The guide dog saw this and warned him, but the man did not understand what it meant. As a result, he fell into the elevator. He desperately grabbed the dog to climb up, but due to the disparity in strength, in the end, the dog was also dragged down. Soon the control room found the anomaly, so they called security guards to go check. When they arrived, they only saw an empty elevator shaft. A security guard with a torch cautiously went up to the elevator, but he found the dog dead. Before he could react to what was happening, the elevator door suddenly closed and caught him. Colleagues saw the situation and rushed to rescue, but the elevator door did not move. Suddenly the elevator began to slowly descend. It was about to reach the top of the man's head. The colleague tried his best, but it was to no avail. The man finally had to desperately receive the box lunch. Due to the successive accidents of the elevator, the building soon attracted the attention of the media. The building owner rushed to get maintenance workers to test the elevator. But the strange thing is, no matter how much they checked, they did not find any problems with the elevator. For the sake of safety, Sam proposed to shut down the elevator for a week and then do a full inspection of it. But the boss objected immediately after hearing that. Because the building is located in the city center, the elevator carries a huge number of passengers every day. Once the elevator was shut down, a lot of money would be lost. With the owner's insistence, the elevator soon resumed operation, but unexpectedly on the day it opened, accident happened again. This is an elevator that eats people. A few pregnant women just walked in. The elevator began to fall uncontrollably and rapidly, but then it suddenly stopped again. The pregnant women were instantly thrown to the ground. They tried to press the bell for help, but it did not work. At this time, the control room found anomalies, so they called someone to go check, but no matter what they tried, the elevator door could not be opened. As the temperature in the elevator got warmer and warmer, the pregnant women began to have difficulty breathing. Even the amniotic fluid rupture situation. The critical moment. A security guard rushed over directly with an axe, because his wife was also trapped inside, and the elevator was like a human being. Seeing the security guard's aggressive attitude, immediately opened the elevator door obediently. Afterwards, the building owner called the maintenance workers again, but after a careful inspection by Sam and his wife, still did not find any fault with the elevator. So the elevator resumed use again. But not long after that, accident happened again. Two roller skaters were walking through the parking lot of the building. One of them was accidentally hit by a car. Then a strange thing happened. The wipers on the side actually stood up on their own. Then the elevator door behind them started to open. With a flash of bright light, the guy was instantly sucked in by a mysterious force. Sucked in. Then the elevator rose rapidly to the 86th floor. Then the guy was spat out. He crashed through the tempered glass and fell to the ground. After reporter Lily learned of this incident, quickly found the elevator repairman Sam, and brought a videotape. It recorded the whole process of the boy's accident. The two then launched a detailed study of the video. The results soon came to a surprising discovery. Under normal circumstances, it usually takes at least 45 seconds for the elevator to reach the 86th floor, but at the time of the accident, the process took only 2 seconds. So the two concluded that there must be something wrong with the elevator. After Lily's investigation, finally found out from the designer of the elevator. It turns out that the designer is a scientist. He had developed an amazing biochip. It can make objects generate autonomous consciousness. The two of them instantly realized, if the elevator was implanted with this chip, the consequences would be unthinkable. This is an elevator that eats people. As soon as the man stepped inside, there was blood dripping onto his clothes. He cautiously looked upwards. Suddenly a body fell down from above. The man instantly fell to the ground in shock. He crawled out of the elevator. Sam was incredulous when he learned of his colleague's death. He immediately rushed to the scene, but the building was already cordoned off by the police. In order to find out the cause of his colleague's death, Sam sneaked under the car and slipped in. Then he went inside the elevator. Decided to see what was inside. What kind of hidden things? He soon found a strange pile of slime on the elevator's steel frame. He looked up and saw it was dripping down from above. Just as Sam was about to go up and find out what was going on, the military found movement in the elevator, so the power was cut off directly. No choice. Sam had to grab the cable and keep climbing up. Soon he came to a metal box, and the slime was dripping down from here. He opened the iron box to see. Inside was actually a huge heart. I never thought this elevator would become a spirit. He picked up the knife and stabbed him hard, and this also completely angered him. The elevator instantly caught fire. It started to fall rapidly. Sam quickly grabbed the cable and rolled over to avoid the disaster, then climbed out along the elevator entrance. Soon after, he stole a rocket launcher from the military. Just as he was about to fire into the heart of the elevator, a gun was suddenly pointed at him. It turned out to be the elevator designer who approached him. Without saying a word, they fought together. But after a fight, Sam was no match for him. He was about to be kicked down. Lily arrived in time to save Sam down. Sam rushed to pick up the weapon ready to fire, but the man directly in front of the body blocked, because he didn't want his life's work to be ruined like this. While the men were confronting each other, the elevator suddenly extended a cable and dragged the man inside, and Sam was also unfortunately entangled. In the nick of time, Lily hurriedly kicked the gun barrel over. Sam picked it up and fired decisively. The heart of the elevator was instantly destroyed, and then Sam was ejected. This is the end of the story. Watch the whole movie. I do not know if you have to take the elevator. Have a psychological shadow it.